Welcome back for another episode of Off-Road Hub. My name is Ken. Today I'm just north of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to be doing the Crown King, or the Backway to Crown King. Crown King is a town up in the mountains. It's a long trail, about 26 miles, which is really long for a trail. It's got 4,600 feet of climb. So we're starting down here in the desert and we're gonna make our way up the mountain. I think that Brian is gonna be joining me again today with his FJ. So that'll be great, and he may or may not have more people with him. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, Brian made it out. Yeah, so we've got company today. In case we break something, we can get off the trail. So that's good, it's a long trail. Wouldn't wanna have to walk 15 miles out of there, so that's cool. The first several miles of this trail are pretty smooth gravel road. There's new development out here and people are building houses, so I guess they expect a road to drive on. I actually stopped to ask a couple guys in a Jeep where the trail began, and they assured me that it would get fun. And it did. This trail really seems to have three distinct sections. There's the first section of several miles of smooth gravel road, then the second section, there's still smooth gravel road, but there are tons of options to turn off and take harder routes like this one. And then the third section where the harder stuff is not optional, that you have to drive through. This guy was in front of us, and I saw him doing this hard section. I thought, boy, if he can do it, I can definitely do it. Brian took the right side, which was still challenging, but the holes aren't quite as deep over there. A little more smooth road, and then to the left here, another hard option. There is a much more vertical line to the left here that I wanted to give a try. This felt pretty unstable, and not having a spotter, I decided to back down and take the slightly easier hardline. There were a lot of honeybees on this trail, and I guess that's good because we need honeybees. There's also a lot of traffic on this trail, as demonstrated right here. There's a pickup there on the smooth road. This is yet another pullout that I'm on. This was pretty steep. I do not tilt the camera to make it look more dramatic. There were lots of other vehicles on the trail, so I took a minute to watch this Jeep take the other line.
Group.
Got a pretty good view up here. Tons of side-by-sides and four-wheelers. A couple Jeeps here and there. But it's Lake Pleasant off in the distance. And yeah, check out all these side-by-sides. It's some party on wheels around here. Now, I'm not chasing this cow, it just happened to be in front of me and running. Brian and I caught up to a large group of Jeeps at this hill. We probably spent about 2 hours watching and helping different people get up this hill.
Yeah. I would go left.
Oh, yeah, back up.
Back up and then just go to the left, bro.
Yeah, there's a big rock you're not going to get over. So back up.
Pass. There you go. Keep going.
Turn.
There you go.
Well, turn driver hard. Hard driver right now and back up. Driver. There you go. All right, now come up. And go passenger. There you go. Okay, come driver a little bit. Driver. All right. Yeah, you're good. Keep coming. Stay that way. You almost had it.
Hey, real easy. We're trying to catch that rock.
This is the one.
Real easy. There you go.
Now
Okay,
come.
hard.
Okay, you're gonna make it now. You're gonna make it.
I'd give this one a try, but I know that I'm gonna get to the top and probably have to winch, and we've only got just Brian's vehicle to winch off of, and another Jeep was pulling another Jeep and had to hook to another Jeep. So I know what would happen. I'd get to the top and probably have to winch, just like all those Jeeps were doing. So, and all the spotters are gone. Yeah, no biggie. I'm sure there'll be more obstacles. Plus, we just spent like 2 hours there helping 3 or 4 Jeeps get out. So we're about halfway through the trail. And in the interest of time, let's get to other things. Got your rear lock around? I'll just back up and try again. Come drive her a little bit more.
Yeah. What the hell? First?
Just go straight. Oh, there. Yeah. Cut driver. Keep going. There you go. There you got it. That was fun.
Caught the wrong line.
Yeah, that was cool. This is that third section of trail I was talking about earlier. Once you reach this gold mine, I assume it's a gold mine. Anyways, once you reach this mine, past this point, the smooth gravel road ends, and you have to drive over some big rocks, and there are a lot fewer bypasses until there are no bypasses, and you have to drive over certain things. So this is the third section of the trail, probably how most of the trail was originally, and then they just ensured that there's a smooth road for this gold mine. The trail takes on a much more old feeling at this point, like it isn't a road that's been created in the last, 20 or 30 years. This is an old original road through the mountains. As we got closer to Crown King, we got higher in elevation, and so the vegetation thickened up a little bit, the trees got larger, and we were on some more shelf roads. I don't usually use drone footage that's this rough, but I was actually using the drone to kind of scout ahead to see how long this traffic jam was. We were being told that there were anywhere from 50 to 100 vehicles stopped on the trail because a four-wheeler had rolled off of the trail and they were working to recover it. So I was really going to try to see how long this traffic jam was. Turns out there were probably, I don't know, 30 or 40, maybe 50 and 10 that went ahead, I don't know. Quite a few vehicles. We got trapped here for, probably almost an hour. And yeah, traffic just got bunched up from here on out on the trail. There's a waterfall obstacle right here, which is probably the hardest required obstacle on the entire trail. This Jeep, I believe it's TJ with open differentials, had some difficulties with it.
Somebody spot me from the front.
Your front tire's gonna need. Yep.
Are you locked?
No.
Oh. Turn into it. No, he was. There you go. Turn into it. Turn into it. Nice and easy.
High-sided.
Got left. Got left right there. He doesn't have lockers. Yeah. I got him win.
After trying to make it up several different ways, he finally made it up, and I got this horrible shot of it.
That's it.
And this is what lockers can do for you. That made things a lot smoother.
Very easy. Very, very easy.
Most of the rest of the trail is a really beautiful shelf road, and eventually you crest the mountain and enter the woods, and you're almost to Crown King. Listen to that. Silence. For the first time today, I can't hear another vehicle. It is the weekend, and it's Thanksgiving weekend, so that's probably why there's so many people out here. Brian says during the week it's not normally this packed, but yeah, look at that. It's almost like there aren't thousands of people on the trail, but there are. We're almost to Crown King, so just looks like probably pretty smooth gravel road all the rest of the way. So let's go see what Crown King looks like. Crown King is an old mining town up in the mountains. It was established in 1875, and just over 100 people live here now. Mostly it's just a stop for people enjoying the cooler temperatures at a higher elevation here in Arizona. It's actually accessible by a pretty tame gravel road from the other side, which is why the way we went is called Backway to Crown King. So lots of vehicles up here,
Nice.
and just people having a good time. Well, we made it back. Well, sort of. I still have like a 45-minute drive back to my camper and truck. But from Crown King back down to Interstate 17 was, oh gosh, probably about 45-minute drive on dirt road. So we're back to pavement. Backway to Crown King, the trail is an awesome trail. That is my favorite. That's my favorite Arizona trail so far. It has views, it has obstacles, it has everything. I was really worried at the beginning because it was this graded gravel road, and I thought, oh geez, here's another ruined Arizona trail, but it really turned out great. For the first little bit there's lots of optional obstacles. So there's a relatively smooth gravel road, and then you have the option to take these more difficult obstacles. And then later on in the trail, nothing is optional and you have to drive over big rocks. And where we got in that traffic jam and that truck got stuck, that ledge is not optional, and it's a pretty good ledge. So Backway to Crown King, awesome trail. Thanks to Brian for coming out with me. It's always good to have someone there in case you break something. And I hope you enjoyed coming along. Hope you enjoyed seeing the trail. If you ever have a chance to do Backway to Crown King, you need to do it because it's awesome. Hopefully there's not as much traffic when you do it. If you can figure out a day in which no one else is on the trail, that would be perfect. Maybe Christmas morning or something like that. So give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, so I can take you on a new adventure every Monday and Thursday. And we'll see you next time.
Just